Look, man, why did you want me to press record, dude? Why'd you want me to call you on the house phone and press record? I'm trying to sleep, man. What?
Well, dude, it's a surprise, man. I want you to walk outside the garage and go check out what left you. Hurry up and get up. I know you're asleep.
What you left me?
Can't wait.
What are you talking about, what you left me? You outside, dude?
No. Just go out there and look. You'll see when you're out there.
Dude, look, if you playing some dang trick on me, man, I've been so busy on the bench lately.
Just go out there and look. All right, just go out there and look. Look outside. You'll see. You see what the hell I left you.
Well, I'll admit, you never called me and told me to call you on the house phone and press record on my phone before, so...
Well, I am one of the only people who has your home number, too. You see it yet?
I'm going, man. What is it, a damn Christmas present or something?
Yeah. Tell me if you like my rat job or not.
What the fuck? What the hell?
What the hell is this thing sitting on this chair?
How? This from Mudduck. Dude, that's the fucking amp I built you. What the hell? Dude, what the hell is this?
It's your Christmas present.
Why are you giving this to me, though?
Because you said you have never built yourself anything to run.
Maybe like 10 years ago.
Well, I remembered that.
Dude, this amp is like a $1,500+ amp. Are you serious? Oh my God. Dude. There ain't no way I could top. There's no way I could top this present this year for you, dude.
Oh yeah, there is.
I ain't got the means to top this sucker.
Oh yeah, you do.
Dude, I thought you was in love with this build.
I was. I like to see people receive, giving stuff to people brings me joy too. I'm not a cold-hearted SOB like some people think I am.
I'll tell you what, dude, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you get on my dang nerves sometimes. I know I get on yours, but this right here just makes it all worth putting up with your sorry ass.
I know old Muddick was saying it did 50 years.
And I think you may have just graduated from being Muddick to just straight Mudduck.
Oh no, Muddick's kind of grown on me these last 10 years.
Well, thank you so much, dude. This was a blessing. I'm gonna put this in the car, man.
Well, go run it.
And I'll never get rid of it, dude. I promise. Now I see why you wanted me to record. You probably want me to put this on my dang YouTube channel. Didn't I cuss a while ago? I'm about to bleep that out. Woo! Boy, this is nice, man.
Just put the flipper noise on there, go.
You wouldn't think a builder would be so excited about his own build being given to him, would you? This is cool, dude. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go. Look, you even gave me the dang cables for it.
Oh, yeah.
The 350s.
You probably didn't know this, but you weren't building it for yourself. You just didn't know it.
You know what? You did this.
I've done it a couple times.
You've done this like 4 or 5 years ago with that 1x4 metal box.
Yeah.
That I let Rattlesnake borrow. I remember that. So this is the second time you've done this.
That thing, by the way.
I had no earthly idea, dude. No earthly idea. All right, my aunt's here, dude. Let me say hey to her. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll put it on the channel, man. Huh?
Yeah.
All right, man. Love you, brother. Thanks, man. Peace. Old Mudduck, man. I tell you what. Look what my buddy gave me for Christmas.
What?
This is my Aunt Diane, y'all. One of the most genius, talented painters on earth.
Tell me about it.
This right here, this is like a very expensive amp that I built him.
What?
And then he just turns around and gives it back to me for Christmas. And I had no idea.
How cool is that? You went up that door.
Yeah.
Give me a hug.
hour ago.
That's crazy. I ain't even got the means to run it at the moment, but I'll set something up.
Sorry,
All
Bill.
right, y'all. Old Gatekeeper. Got a pretty cool present. I guess I'll add it to the old channel.
I got too damn much.
That's pretty bad when a builder's so backed up all the time doing stuff for other people he can't build nothing for himself. I think there's a saying about that, ain't it? Everybody, how does it say? A shoemaker never has a good pair of shoes because he's always so busy building other people's stuff. Well, I will admit, I fell in love with this technology. I fell in love with this hobby. When I say fell in love, I'm talking about fell in love with this so deeply that I dream about building amps. When I go to bed, man, there are numerous times per month, every couple of weeks, every week. It's hard to say. I'm actually building amplifiers in my dreams. There's been a lot of times where I've thought up of cool new ideas in my dreams and I put it into reality. But I am what's called a lucid dreamer. I remember my dreams every single night, and I also become conscious inside of my dreams, but we'll talk about it on another whole deal. I've actually done dream studies with people that was studying lucid dreamers. But anyway, I wasn't that good in the business aspects of this because it was a hobby at first, and it slowly turned into a point where I had to make a decision because the business that I was doing, which was me designing software for a whole big system that we built to help people with YouTube and help people with website search engine optimization and stuff like that on the internet, I knew I couldn't do both, and I had to take a pick to stop doing that and turn this into a business, or stop doing this and continue my business. So I chose to put that and stop doing that and turn this into a business. But this type of business was completely different than the other business I had been doing for so long. And I will admit, I absolutely sucked at the business aspect of this. And I've learned from my mistakes in the last couple, 4 or 5 years. And everybody's heard the same story, so I ain't going to tell it over again. But I got insanely behind to where there's no way there's no way I've had any free time to build myself something in the last 5, 6 years. And I have never sat down and actually built myself an amplifier. Now, many moons ago, I'd say 6, 7, 8 years ago, there was times I maybe have built a 2-pill amp, homebrew, from nothing to maybe put on eBay to help take a trip or go to Manchester and stuff like that. But that wasn't me building something for myself. So that's why this does mean so much to me. I'm Gatekeeper, y'all. I am. I'm Gatekeeper. But god dang, I've always would like to own a really cool Gatekeeper amp. I mean, yes, I build these amps, but I don't own any. I only own 2 Gatekeeper amps. Well, 3 at the moment. That 5-pill we were just talking about, he did this like 4 or 5 years ago, and the 2 drivers you see me using, which the 2-pill I actually built for him, and I got it back with a little trade and my little epoxy 1-pill. Other than that, I don't have no Gatekeeper amp, and I've always, you'll hear me say in my comments sometimes, a guy will be like, hey, I'd like to get me one of them, and you'll hear me say, yeah, me too. You may think I'm being facetious or joking with you, but a lot of times I'm actually telling you the truth. I would like to have a Gatekeeper build. I like Gatekeeper amps. I like a lot of amps out there, man. Them boys out there in Illinois, 28 and 22, I believe it is, them clown build amps. I'm liking what they're doing, man. I love their style. They keep things funny. They keep things interesting. They ain't all uptight, they're hanging out like brothers, man. And it honestly makes me miss my brother because I haven't seen my brother in a long time. And I like what they're doing out there, man. I'd like to own a clown-built amp. I got me 2 Tech 9 amps, but I'd like to own some more Tech 9 amps. I'd like to get me a Danny 123 amp. I'd like to get me a BBI amp. I'd like to get me what's some other guys out there? I wouldn't mind a 3-mate amp. I wouldn't mind owning 1 amplifier from every builder out there. How cool would that be? And have them all in a glass case. But all right, I'm done talking, y'all. Merry Christmas. I was going to press stop, but, you know, us CBers, we like to talk, don't we? We love to do this. And I sure do love to talk, man. But I'm just excited right now. Just in case anybody don't know, this is an amp I built for Mudduck. I ain't even going to say what I normally say. I'm going to just call him good old Mudduck. I ain't even going to mess around with the Muddick. Basically, it's a 2-drive-in-8 2879C finals with 2 standard 2879. So I'm so excited I can't even talk, man. 2879C drivers. It's staged. It has a preamp with a. Now you do notice he still built this thing the way he would want it built. Y'all noticed that, didn't you? That's how funny he is. He still built this thing the way he wants it built for me. That's so funny about this guy. So it's got a preamp with invert circuit, which I wouldn't put on one of my personal amps. No biggie, it's just not my style. And a sideband delay. And it's got a voltmeter right there, so you can see if you got any volt drop, and a variable. And it's all metal clad. That's another thing. It beat the record. This is the amplifier with the most metal clad capacitors in it to this date. And it's got some real good hefty power wires in this thing. And some good thick wires. And this is a plug that was made after, I think, or I can't remember. I have to go back and watch the video. I hadn't even uploaded the video. Yeah, I need to get to doing that. But it comes to 2 4 gauges right here into this Anderson 350, and it's got 4 super fast loud fans on it. But he didn't have enough power to even run it in his mobile. He attempted to do it, but he didn't have enough power. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook this bad boy up into my mobile and hook up a motor mall. That's my plan. I just now come up with that since I looked at it. That's just popped up in my head. I've been wanting to run a motor mall for a while just for the fun of it. And whew, all right, let me get off here, man. That is really cool. That is really cool, man. I hope everybody has a absolute blessed Christmas. If you don't have no money to give to anybody, no money to buy presents, just show them some love. Do something nice for somebody this Christmas. It makes me think of a story that some 2 young kids that always went to the same convenience store. There was this gentleman up there that was an older gentleman that always would talk to them and be nice to them, you know, and give them positive feedback and stuff about this and that, and gave them advice about school and stuff. And the poor fella didn't have no windows in his car at all. He was driving to work every day without no windows in his car. Well, those smart kids got online and started a fundraiser online and took in more money than they needed to put windows in this guy's car. Got him 4 new tires and I think some extra. I mean, that's the stuff I like to hear about during Christmas, man. So everybody have a great Christmas. A great Christmas. Mr. Gatekeeper out here around the beautiful northeast end of Georgia. Let's see what it's looking like outside. I don't know if I've ever even took y'all outside with me much. I don't think I have. I ain't got much going on out here, y'all. Just a bunch of homebrew antennas up. And one homebrew antenna has done fell. I have got to get this thing back up. It has fell. It's a little dipole and it's fell. And if you take a look at that nice basketball goal, it's been backed into quite a few times. And I noticed with all this wind we got the other day, or no, excuse me, last night, my little tower fell over. It's just a little 10-foot piece of tower. I had an Antron 99 on that I was just using as a little project, but this right here is going to be my next project. To get actually I'm kind of glad this happened, to be honest with you, because my boy Barracuda, Mr. 999 out there around the 10, he knows a guy out there that builds custom homebrew hinge plates. So this right here is a Run 25 bottom piece, and I need a hinge plate built for it. So I'm kind of glad this happened, because I've meant to come out here already and tilt it over just like it is now so I could take pictures of it. So let me just take the camera and let it stay on it like this right here, so I can take a quick snapshot and send it to them. So I'm kind of glad that did happen, and I'm also glad it didn't fall over into them. But yeah, I don't have nothing special out here, just a couple of homebrew antennas for playing around. But this is the beautiful state of Northeast Georgia. That sun is a-shining, I tell you what. All right, y'all, 73, and God bless. I'm going to go in and bring this amplifier, this Gatekeeper 2x8, and put it up for safekeeping until I'm able to run it. I'm out for now. I promise I'm gone, y'all. 73rd. Have a great Christmas, y'all. Just sit back and relax and enjoy your family. Bye-bye.